Hey guys, what's up? It's Benny and Siba with Pickleball RX. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Mark II R3. This is a full foam paddle that we just got last week, and we want to compare it to the LOCO. Siba?
Yeah, hey, we always had soft spot for Mark because they were one of the first ones to send us a demo paddle when we opened our YouTube channel. So it has some special spot in our hearts. And I like my, Mark II R2, their first Gen 2 paddle. It was really good. And, I won my first 4.0 men's doubles with this paddle. So I was excited when they said they're coming with a full foam paddle. So I reached out to them and they sent us a demo paddle last week for review. Obviously, no promises were made that we're going to do a good review. It's totally unbiased based on our preferences. And, I think the price range is going to be $189.99. So pretty comparable to LOCO. That's why we wanted to do head on head with LOCO. And it's actually going to be releasing, I think, February 2nd or 3rd. Okay. So if you guys like the review and if you want to buy that, you can buy it on Mark website. So Benny is going to serve now with Mark II or 3. We kind of average, serve speeds for 3 serves. Let's get started.
Ready?
47.
Okay.
46. So I think 46 is an average.
46 is our average.
Let's do with the LOCO.
Okay. So, all right. You got some grips here? Just practicing.
43. 46.
Ooh, that was a good one.
41. 42.
Come on, LOCO.
47. Oh, that's out.
I got crazy.
50. Right?
Yeah. It didn't land in either, though.
43. So I think, they both are pretty comparable, right?
Both pretty comparable, yeah.
So now let's do dinks with Mark.
Okay, this is with Mark. 2, 3, 4, 2 high. Oh boy, not today.
You see the spin?
I think I just am. This is just me sucking. Jesus Christ. Can we get somebody who knows how to dink over here for this video? Okay, let's see what we got. Definitely. Okay. High. Good. Good. Oops. All right. Well, I don't. Give me something special because I feel like
What?
just regular.
Oh, dinks?
Yeah, you're being nice because I'm not hitting it well. There we go. Good. Well done. Kill. Good kill.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Pop.
Oh. Oh. Oops.
Whoa. Oh my goodness, Eva.
1.
Flat.
Okay. Oh my god.
See that dip? Is it on the spin, Was that the mark?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta move my feet or I'm not gonna give you. Okay. Come on, Denny. Reset.
Is it coming off a lot of spin?
I think I'm just not a very good forehand dinker, buddy. Steve's been training me to learn how to actually hit a forehand dink, so.
All right. That's with the Mark II or 3.
Okay.
And this is LOCO.
All right, I'll try and loosen up. Keep that wrist from flicking. Okay. So bad. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Good.
I want to hit you.
Yes, thank you.
Uh.
All right. So we got our hands on Mark 2 or 3. We did some testing, right? So Benny was on the other side of the court, kind of seeing like my play, drops, drives, things between Mark 2 or 3 and LOCO. What do you think?
Well,
Benny?
how long have you been playing with the Mark now?
So it's been a week now.
A week.
It's
Okay.
been a week. So we kind of tested what serve speed,
Yeah.
punch volley speed. So that kind of gives the pop. We did some drops, drives, and dinking, right?
Yeah.
So
On the receiving end of things, I felt like for sure on the resets, the LOCO was a little bit. They were higher, they were wider. The spread was just bigger for the resets from the baseline. The Mark did sort of keep them a lot more precise coming back over, at least from the drops.
from the drops, yeah. What about drives?
Um,
Because I felt like it was way more like controllable or predictable when it came to Mark, right? The drives were coming at a constant pace and
yeah,
like dipping right above the net, whereas LOCO, it's all over.
LOCO was a lot more same thing spread on that with the drives for sure.
Whereas I think at the kitchen, I felt like LOCO was better. Like the dinks were coming off with a lot of pace. Whereas with the Mark, there was a lot more spin, right?
On the receiving end, I mean, it was so, maybe the differences to me were so subtle, but your game is so consistent that I kind of felt like at that point it would just be personal preference for you, because I'm getting hammered on either paddle that you're holding. I'm having trouble keeping up. So
Yeah, I felt it was a little bit more, whenever it's kind of really hard to generate pace at the kitchen, right? You're swinging less, you can't swing more. I felt the pace was a little bit more with LOCO, and the ball was going faster. And same thing with the punch volleys, the put away power of this one was way more compared to the Mark,
Yeah.
So going to specifications, right? I think both of them were kind of standard, elongated 7.5, 16.5. I think Mark has a little bit longer handle, at least from dimension. No, actually LOCO has a longer handle.
Sure.
As you could see, LOCO has a little bit longer handle. But other than that, pretty identical dimensions. I think the core of LOCO is there is a EPP. We'll put that in the image. EPP core in the center and the EVA ring on the side.
Yeah.
Whereas in the handle, it's a honeycomb core. Whereas Mark has EPP and a floating EVA foam, and then they also have a EPP foam in the handle. That kind of decreases the vibrations.
Okay.
And then in terms of the surface, I think LOCO has your regular T700 carbon fiber surface, but then they also put in some fiberglass to give you that extra pop.
Oh, that makes sense.
So maybe the put away power
Sure.
and the speeds at the speed at the dinking is probably from that fiberglass.
Right.
Whereas this one is dual Kevlar and carbon fiber, so that's why it appears way more gritty. I know how long the grit is going to last.
How did the Gen 2 Mark, did that have the same Kevlar surfacing?
No, it was just T700, but this one is a Kevlar carbon fiber. So again, I don't know how long this grit is going to last, but it's definitely way more grittier compared to LOCO. So final thoughts, between LOCO and Mark 2 or 3, I think they both are very good paddles. There are subtle differences, right? Like not probably noticeable for an intermediate player, in terms of the price range, both are pretty good. As you all know, LOCO is the hottest paddle in the market, man. It's been sold out so many times.
We're at 12, 15 times now.
Yeah, I mean, even now you can't get it right now. You have to pre-order it. So I think Mark 2 or 3 is very comparable to that. And it kind of really performs well with lifetime ball, I felt. As I've been playing with this at lifetime ball.
Yeah.
You can generate a lot more spin with this, so that probably, and the control is great. But both are great paddles. If somebody wants to buy LOCO, but then you don't want to wait, this is something you can try. You may have to sacrifice a little bit of pop, But other than that, these are both great paddles, So, what else do we have in the 180 to 200 price range? I know we always talk about paddle and say this is good, this is good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other paddles in the same price range, 180 to 200, right? Aero Cyclone, I think it's about 180.
That's true, but I wouldn't put it in the same class as either.
Yeah, I mean, in our review, we kind of, it didn't fit my style of game.
Yeah.
But if you look at social media, there's like, people who love it, they love it.
True.
People who don't like it, they don't like it, So it's kind of one of those, you probably have to try it out before you say you like it or not.
What does Selkirk have in the 180 to 200?
So I think they have that ERA,
the era.
Power ERA.
Yeah.
I think that's decent paddle.
I'm not had my hands on that.
I tried it, but it's a Gen 2 paddle, right? It's not Gen 3 or Gen 4. And these are like full form paddles.
Yeah.
Luz is there. Luz Inferno. It's a little bit pricey, 220. But there are some discount codes. You probably can get it under 200. That's a really good paddle. What else is there? I think, Holbrook Fuse is going to be releasing soon, February 10th or 12th. That's priced about 220. It's their full form paddle.
Yeah.
I've not tried it, but it's a full form paddle. Yeah, I mean, those are all the ones I think are available in the market, and they're all great paddles. Nowadays, it's hard to say which one is good, which one is not good. It's kind of the best thing to put at is like which one suits your style of game. Yeah. So because they're all like coming up with good paddles nowadays. All right, that's it, guys. This is Siva and Benny. Our comparison review between Mark II R3 and LOCO. If you do like our videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for the 10,000 subscribers. We love your support.
Thank you, guys.